Hi guys, welcome back to JONZNEWZ. It's your girl MJ. Today I'll be talking about an alleged gangster by the name of Tupac who was shot and killed in Grange Hill. Remember, like up the news, share, subscribe, and of course, talk back to me now. So this man by the name of Copeland Sankey, otherwise called Tupac, let me get a look at backstory upon him. He's one of 6 alleged members of the Westmoreland-based Kings Valley gang that were freed of gang charges in 2020. Well, this morning them take him out, then snuff out in life. Them can him as well, some people then say. So Sankey now, who was said to be a farmer, and 2 others were amongst a group of armed men aboard a vehicle in the Crowder community in search of a man known as Big Youth about after 5 this morning. So according to the source, upon reaching the community, the men them kick open the door to Big Youth dwelling in search of Big Youth, which is a rival, but them never find him. So something go down and the news go about, say, a lot of times man hang out in a certain places and man don't even know what's man around them. So while them a travel back, I come out of the community now, them a travel on Canefield Road. Westmoreland have a whole pack piece. They were ambushed, the car was ambushed by a group of armed men who opened fire and they say a shootout ensued. Peer corner reached them. So the driver of the vehicle now, with Sankey, rushed to the Savlamar hospital, but Sankey never make it there. When he reached there, it was pronounced at about 6:01 a.m. Now listen to this. Sankey, the same man who is not a gang member that was freed by Chief Justice Brian Sykes after he was taken in custody in 2018. They were freed because they were saying that it was lack of evidence. This man, who is not a gang member, will kick off a man door. When them search Sankey pocket, what them find? 18 live 9mm rounds and 14 live 5.6 rounds. A subsequent search of the motor car, the police found a 9mm black 9mm pistol with an empty magazine. The other 2 men were also in the vehicle with Tupac. They were shot and injured in the melee, and they have been arrested on suspicion of illegal possession of firearm and placed on a police guard. Now going back to Tupac, as I said earlier, was released of gang-related charges. So Tupac, along with 5 others, had been charged in an indictment containing 11 counts of suspicion of being part of a criminal organization, providing benefits to a criminal organization, and conspiring to commit murder, rape, and robbery with aggravation from as early as 2013. They were arrested in 2018, but as I said earlier, Chief Justice Brian Sykes, they were freed after the trial because Chief Justice Brian Sykes said there was not enough evidence. Now, the star witness, I don't know if how many persons remember the Kings Valley trial, but the star witness was a member of the gang. And he had testified via video link from an unknown location that the alleged gang members, including himself, leave out himself now, including himself, were involved in the deadly lottery scamming scheme, committed murders and rapes in the courses of robberies, and were also murderers at hire. They were contract killers, and they were let go. Now this man, who when he was released, said that, listen, him happy to come back a road, because him wants him to pitney them and he want resuscitate him farm, which he said fell into ruins while he was incarcerated. The farmer, the man who said him not a gang leader, but yet still him turn up a man house this morning, kick off man door, for shoot man. But guess what? The tables turned upon him this time. And you go here now say, he's a good father and he's a good man in the community and him innocent. So back to what the witness was saying. The witness said in 2018, he handed himself over to the police and decided to give evidence against the other members of the gang because them killed 7 members of his family. Then kill his father, his auntie, 2 uncle, a cousin, his sister, and an in-law because they want to pull him out of hiding. This same man was set free by Brian Sykes, Chief Justice Brian Sykes, because there is not enough evidence. Now, thinking about this story, I can go right back to the Wandan trial right now. How much of them gone already? Because of lack of evidence. So is it that the Chief Justice is at fault, or is it the prosecution that is at fault? After the police carrying the man them, is enough being done to investigate the cases before they jump up and say, listen, we are go charge man for this and charge man for that? So is the prosecution at fault, the police at fault, or the Chief Justice at fault that these men can come back on the road, can create havoc? Because me know, so listen, Big Youth are not the first man them go for. Me don't know the youth. But me can tell us if you go down a west right now and ask, Big Youth are not the first one you go after, But somehow big youth look like him get some info say something go down and left in yard and him just wait upon them. But you go here now, he was a good man. So guess what? One more kick the bucket. They say you mustn't rejoice over when somebody, somebody dead, but if he was who they said he is, no pity and no tears on my side. So guess what? I want to talk back to me. Love, respect, blessing. And of course, as I always say, I want to keep on your head down and keep on yourself safe. Your girl MJ.